大家好，我是康云 aka Cloud, aka Cricket. And welcome back to Chang'e's journey through Boletaria. Last time we made it pretty much all the way through the smithing grounds. We left off just before taking this lift down, but before we do that, there are a few important things we want to loot. A few shards of Spiderstone, but more importantly, if we come up this scaffolding here and follow it around, we can pick up the 克里斯之刃, the Kris Blade. And what this does, it's a magic dealing sword. It requires 16 magic, which we don't have yet. I'll get that shortly. And it scales B with magic, and it does magic damage. Now, it's not actually that strong of a weapon on its own, but the whole point of that is to not to use it as an attacking weapon, but it actually, what it says here is when it's equipped, it strengthens the potency of magic spells, and its effect is strengthened the more you upgrade it. So by having it in our offhand and casting, we will have a stronger attack. So combined with the wooden catalyst and that, we will deal more damage with our soul arrow spell than we did even from the beginning of the game. And we only leveled up our magic to 15. I think we started with, was it 13? I believe it was 13. Which is important because this boss that we're about to fight is weak to magic. And we get a chunk of Spiderstone. And I'm going to cast Water Veil here because this boss does deal fire damage. Now, the way I'm going to fight this boss, and there's a few different ways to fighting it, is a way I haven't fought it in a while. I'm going to show you a few different ways of fighting this boss. We want the flame resistance ring. This shield doesn't block 100% fire, or not physical, but it blocks 60 fire, so that's not terrible. But as soon as you get in here, it will shoot fireballs at you, and you want to close the gap and dodge. $66 without the Kris Blade. And if you get hit by the web, if like I keep getting hit by, and when he starts spitting oil, you want to run away. I didn't showcase that very well because I kept getting hit. You want to try to close the gap so he'll melee you. $79. When he does that attack, you can punish him with some melee attacks. You saw how much damage we did with the Rapier there. Quite a bit. So when he finishes up that move, we can actually hit him from range here while avoiding his fireballs. Ooh, got hit by that one. If you have to stay to that corner there. The webbing doesn't hurt you so much. It's the fireballs that do. As you can't tell, I'm not very familiar. I'm used to fighting this boss in melee. So we're out of MP. Well, not my best showing, but we did beat him on the first try. As I was saying, I'm not as familiar with fighting him from range with magic because I'm used to fighting him up close and melee. But as you saw, there's a spot here where you can stand, where you can still hit him, but the fireballs, you're positioned in such a way that the fireballs hit the wall, and when you have your wand or your catalyst in your right hand, you can still attack and hit him, and you'll take a little damage from the web, but it's minimal, and you'll be able to eventually wear him down. But I just wanted to showcase fighting him in both ways. Obviously, I'm more familiar with fighting him up close, as you saw. I was able to more handedly deal with him, and in fact our Rapier did better damage because it's more upgraded and we don't have as much magic right now. But for killing the armored spider, we get a pure spider stone and the hard demon soul, which I'll show here. Gangin, which, yeah, I would guess you would translate it as hard. This soul will be useful for us because we can learn a good spell with it. And we do want to leave here. To deposit.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
The weapons we picked up that we do not need. We don't need that ring. Can deposit all these stones. We don't need that grass just yet. Yeah, I think that we're doing okay.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
So our next objective is to get... We want to get a few shards of Sharpstone, and I think there's a crystal lizard here. Oh, we want to die in body form. I forgot about that. And this level is called 空岛之城, which means the tunnel city, I suppose. Yeah, Stonefang is a little bit lighter because we've killed that boss. We will want to get all the world's tendencies to black and then to white. Ooh, I didn't mean to hit that. I think you have to do it just before, and if you roll... Nope. You can kill yourself without having to go so high up. I think if you angle it just right. Man, I got it before. It used to be that you could run right off this ledge and you would die, but the way that they worked it, you can't do that anymore. There we go. We'll level up.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the
So we need that
lost,
for our
withdrawn from
spear.
its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
And we want
The world might be mended.
more magic damage.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
So now we should be able to one-hand this spear. Yeah. Cool. We will want to get the spear to +6 as well, but that will come later. So let's go try and see if we can't get this crystal lizard. We'll want the Providential Ring and the Thief's Ring, so we can sneak up on him. And we'll want to take out this miner from range if we can. These pickaxe guys will drop Sharpstone as well, so that's good. Hey, I actually hit him. And he doesn't see me. But he's gonna get blown up by that thing. Or do I? I guess I have to be standing near it, or a player character does. So if we're quick, we can get this lizard before it runs. And we got some hard stone. But we can just quickly reset and do that once more because we've got the second spawn from the killing the armored spider. Well, that miner doesn't seem to be paying us much attention just now. 2 chunks. There we go. Or not 2 chunks, 2 large shards. And there are some more up ahead. Some more lizards that we can get. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. I want some fire defense because there's another official past here that we have to engage with. Like to get behind him. There. And I'll drop the official's clothes. There's some Augites of Guidance here. These are little stones you can put on the ground that will mark your path. They're a way to guide you or help you in places that are confusing, because I think Demon Souls, unlike Dark Souls, is a lot easier to get lost in if you're not familiar with the levels, especially in certain parts. There's another lizard out here. I'm not sure. I think it has the possibility. These lizards can drop... They can drop large shards of, I think, clear stone, hard stone, and sharp stone. And there's another pickaxe guy that can drop sharp stone. The shards I don't mind, I don't care so much about. I'm more so after the large shards. We don't need any chunks, fortunately. And that was hard stone and clear stone. So that wasn't great. There's an enemy here that's going to get up as soon as I get up, and apparently I wasn't fast enough in shooting him. And you see what that enemy is designed to do. But luckily we really didn't have any souls, and it gives us another opportunity to get some Sharpstone from these guys. And that other lizard. I was going to try to kill that other lizard anyway. Again, I mean. And he fell through the floor. I don't know what's up with that. That's another glitch. I haven't encountered that yet, but that's unfortunate that that's a thing. We'll go with this ring again. That Rapier, not bad. Those rock worms, the thing that killed me is the enemy, the main enemy you farm for dull stone or gray stone, which is for strength builds, as I was mentioning previously, but they're extremely weak to magic. Ooh, and there's 2 large shards. I forget how much we needed. If you hit these guys in the head, they take a lot of damage. So if you don't have a magic attack, just aim for their head with a ranged weapon if you have any. Otherwise, just... Oh, and there's 2 more large shards right there. So we'll just go buy the remaining stones that we need from the filthy man. If we have to, actually, there's a few more lizards we can kill down here. And it's very lucky that they're weak to pierce. And I guess I can showcase fighting these guys. One's a female and one's a male, but they both have steel shields and large clubs. I don't think you can parry the rolling attack. You can backstab punish it though. Oh, you can parry it. Wow, let's see, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Got the guy. And the first Black Phantom enemy you kill will drop a Black Eye Stone, which is what you use to invade other worlds. And these guys will drop chunks of Dragonstone and Clearstone and stones with ephemeral eyes. Through that way is quite a few more crystal lizards. That's the nest that the filthy man was referring to. We're not going to bother with that just now because we want to come back here when we have better means of taking out all of those lizards at once. While we're down here, I guess we'll go and get patches, because you do encounter patches down here. Be very careful if you mindlessly run through here. And it's very easy to just be running and then not realize that there's a diverging path, and this is just a pit of death. You'll run right into your death. And there's another nasty trap right up here. There's a sharp turn, and on the other side is a proximity mine. Right there, right around the corner, there's a proximity mine. So you want to run quickly through there so you don't get hit. And there's a pickaxe guy around the corner here, waiting to ambush you. So there's a lot of nasty traps here. 5. Oh, that's hard stone. Yeah, we don't have any more shards of sharp, which is what we need. But we have all the large shards, I do believe. And if you come out here, you're into like the deep pit of the cavern, and you see this guy waving to you, so you can go talk to him.
You're not mad like the rest, are you? Well, what jolly travelling companions are we, eh? Pleased to meet you. Call me Patches. Oh, see that treasure over there? Go on and take it. My gift to you, just to show that we're friends. Whew, I'm glad to meet you. These soul-starved imbeciles will drive you mad.
So he's telling us to go take that treasure over there.
What's the matter? Now I'm going out on a limb here. Give me a chance to prove my good faith.
As you can guess, if you go through here...
Dearie me. Who'd have thought it? Bear bugs. My apologies. It's just not your day. As promised, the treasure is all yours. If you survive, that is. Good luck to you.
And then he runs away up there. And there's an item he picks up. Now, the treasure here is just a regular club. It's nothing special. Now, you're not actually trapped here, but these things have an insane amount of HP and are very resistant to physical attacks, so... it's in your best interest to use magic if you have it. Now when you deal the killing blow, you'll feel the controller vibrate. They explode. Which is why he said good luck to you. And they drop Dragonstone, which is useful if you're wanting to make dragon weapons. But we used almost all... Wow. Somehow I didn't kill him. Anyways. You can come up here and talk to him then.
You're no joke, are you? Worry not. The treasure is all yours. Tough luck with the bear bugs, but you certainly showed them, didn't you? Here it is. Kept it safe for you. Go on. Take it. Take it.
And he gives you a ring of fire resistance. Now, if you didn't get the one in Boletaria, that'd be your first time getting it.
You are simply unlucky. Worry not. Stay by me, and my luck will rub off on you soon enough. You are simply unlucky. Worry not. Stay by me, and my luck will rub off on you soon enough.
Yeah. There's some more stuff to do over here, and there's a lot more treasure to get, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. I think there's one thing I want, and that's right here. It's a stone of ephemeral eyes. And I want to point out that the filthy man is here. He appears right here.
Remember me? I've got plenty of wares, so bring me plenty of souls.
Now, if you go to talk to him, there are flying bear bugs that will come up here and try to harass you, but I don't think they can actually get to you while you're talking to him. Can they? They better not be able to. Anyways.
Have you heard? Deep below this mine, there's a dragon shrine filled
Okay.
with
They can, which is rather annoying. Let me dispose of them. I don't know why From Software does that, but they've done it in multiple games where you're trying to talk to an NPC and the enemies can attack you. Okay, let's try to talk to him again.
Oh, hello. Here to make a deal. Have you heard? Deep below this mine, there's a dragon shrine filled with dragon bones. Well, according to that scurver anyway. I'm not about to go and find out. Those bear bugs scare the living daylights out of me. Oh, have you heard about sparkling lizards? Not easy to catch, but they've got some fine stones. And I know where one of their nests is. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give it away. Those bear bugs scare the living daylights out of me.
Now when you come here to talk to him, he will upgrade his inventory to include a dagger, which for 1,000 souls, it's not worth it. He will now sell shards of dragonstone, clearstone, and large shards of sharpstone and hardstone. So I could have came here to buy those, but why buy them and spend 1,500 souls when I can just get them from the lizards and just picking them up in the level. I could buy 500, or I could buy sharpstone shards from him, but unlike the other merchants, he doesn't permanent, like he is simultaneously here and in his previous location.
Oh, well, all right then. Come back when you actually need something.
So, the reason why I'm not buying the stones from him now is because the crystal lizard at the beginning of... I have to deal with these guys. The crystal lizard at the beginning of Stonefang, right near... I think there's a third one, yep. And some greystone. They really are blocking my path, so I have to take one of them out. Okay. There's the crystal lizard right at the beginning of the level that I can kill and has a potential to drop 8 shards of sharpstone. So if he drops those, I don't need to buy anymore. So I'm gonna go back and hope that I can get those drops from that lizard. If not, I can just go to the filthy man right at the beginning again. And buy them. So I think in the future, for like, if I have to ever do an extensive amount of farming, I'm probably not going to show that footage because I know it's probably pretty boring. But I do want, like I said, I want this to be a guide of sorts showing you where to go to upgrade your weapons. And if you're wanting Sharpstone, this is, you know, hopefully it will be a good guide. And I've gotten plenty of Heartstone. You do it more or less the same way. So we can just warp to the first Archstone. And we'll want to put on the Providential Ring and the Thief's Ring here. And you see that lizard is back, indeed. And he dropped 8 Heartstone. That's fine. We'll just buy the...
Oh, hello. Here to make a deal.
And as you see, he is still here. We can just buy the 5 shards.
Pleasure doing business
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith, then show me your steel. If not, then head straight for the door.
And that should be, yeah, we have just enough to get the +6. And we will start upgrading our spear next, I think. We could do that. Do we have any... Oh yeah, we can definitely upgrade our shield. Okay, now we need 2 chunks. But we got a +7 buckler. 56 stability. Yeah, so this thing hasn't even gotten to... I don't even know if it will get to 60, but the purple flame shield starts with 60 stability, so... Or guard break reduction, protection. Requires 3 shards. Can we level up? Yeah, we can level up. So I'm gonna do that rather than buy Sharpstone.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me.
And we would like to get another...
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
We can only level up twice. We can't get another magic slot, but we'll...
Let
So we'll...
strength be granted so the world might be mended.
We'll invest these points into our magic stat. So we're level 18 now. I'd like to get that to 20. My first goal is to get this to 30, and then along with that, gradually upgrading my intelligence. So if you're having trouble surviving, vitality and endurance are good, but if you're playing on a magic build, it's very often better to upgrade your magic and intelligence so you can have more spells and higher magic damage, and then just equip the Thief's Ring, and from range you can take out most enemies without them actually getting to you. And that's a good way to, and then a good way to go through the game without too much trouble a lot of the time. Not always, but and then as far as strength and dex go, if you're mainly just going to be magic, dealing magic damage, I would just get the minimum strength and dex requirements, excuse me, needed for any of the weapons you want to use.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Okay. 137. We want to get...
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
We want to get this and this. So we're going to change to Flame Toss and hide or conceal.
Be careful how you use it.
Invisible.
Normally, it would not be.
Can deposit some of this stuff.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
We can deposit the official's clothes, this other fire resist ring, all these stones. This club.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
So now, there's a few things I want to do. Oh yeah, Patches will be here once you encounter him for the first time. He will then show up in the Nexus, and he is a very useful merchant, so you do not want to kill him.
Well, I remember you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I found some really tasty trinkets. Well, we've long been acquainted, so I'll give you a good price, eh?
And he sells half moon, late moon, and full moon grass, and he sells these in unlimited supply, so he's a good source for these. I think he's the cheapest you can get half moon and full moon. I think he's got the best prices on all of these. However, you do not want to buy fresh spice from him because you can get it from Boldwin just over there for 150, and there's a, or 250 rather. Yeah, I think it's 250, and he sells it for 800, so don't buy that. But he does sell Artstone shards, unlimited supply of at 5,000 a piece, so those will be useful, especially if you don't have evacuate. And he is the only merchant in the game that sells heavy arrows, which are the most powerful, second most powerful arrows in the game, and the strongest arrows you can get only a limited number of 128 per playthrough, which are white arrows. He also sells heavy bolts if for whatever reason you want to use crossbows. Those are the I think second strongest bolts. He sells the fragrant ring, which the royalty class starts with, but he sells it for 60,000. You can get this ring further into the game just picking it up off the ground, so do not buy this ring. If the only time I think you'd ever want to buy this is like if you were desperate to have it, but I can't even think of there's a scenario where you would have that many souls, and by the time you can get that many souls, you'd probably be able to get the ring just anyways. He sells the barbarian clothes, I guess. Now this is interesting. This wasn't in the... I guess this was and was not in the original. In the original game, when you took off all your armor, you were wearing these clothes, and you see it has no stats because it's basically like you're wearing nothing. So if you want to look like a barbarian, like the starting class barbarian, this is what they're wearing. Because in the remake, when you take your armor off, you're wearing just like underwear, I guess. So that's what Patches sells.
here is stolen, I swear. I no longer partake of the whole corpse robbing thing. Yes, I'm completely free from vice. My old mother would be proud indeed. Aren't you proud of me too? You see that priest and his disciples over there? Liars. They've blown that incident at the shrine far out of proportion. Shouldn't they believe in forgiving and forgetting and all that? Well, I have news for them. Praying never put food in my mouth, nor anyone else's.
I don't know if that line is referring to an NPC that we haven't met yet, so I think you're getting that line a little premature.
Yes, I'm completely free from vice. My old mother would be proud indeed. Aren't you proud of me too? Well, do as you please. But you may yet regret refusing my offer.
Alright, so next time, because I am running out of time now, I mean I do have a little bit, but I feel like it wouldn't be worth it to just go into this level and then have to end the episode right away. But next time we will be going to the Tower of Latria. I guess we can talk to him.
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Boletaria, your soul will return to this temple. Well, what will you do next? Give up? That's what I did. I think I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
Yeah, he just gave up. So this archstone is the archstone of the tall tower queen, which in English they call it the ivory tower, but it's 高塔, which I think ivory tower more or less means tall tower. Let me see here. High tower, steeple. 高塔, yeah. And then 女王, which means female king or queen. The name of the first area is the Prison of Hope. We'll be going there next time because there's quite a few good things we need from that level. And if you're doing a playthrough where you're using magic, it is advisable going to there fairly early on, as you will be needing or wanting a lot of the equipment there. So with that, I will take my leave, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Chang'e's journey through Boletaria. Please leave a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you next time. Umbasa.